2017, a 22-year-old kid who still lives with his mom in a sleepy English surf town, wakes up hungover, clicks one button on his laptop, and literally saves the entire internet from total collapse. Overnight he's on every news channel on Earth. 3 months later he's in handcuffs at Las Vegas airport, surrounded by 10 FBI agents, facing 40 years in an American prison for something he did when he was literally 16 years old. Buckle up, because this is the insane true story of Marcus Hutchins, the hacker who sold the internet, and then accidentally saved it. Most people have never heard of Ilfracombe, England. Population of 11,000. 1 surf break. 0 traffic lights. Gray skies, gray waves, gray life. In 1994, Marcus Hutchins was born. From age 5 he's obsessed with computers. By age 10 he's taking them apart. At age 13 he's already bored of school, skips class, stays home coding. Age 14 he discovered hackforums.net. Username: MalwareTech. Cute, right? Within weeks he builds an 8,000 computer botnet just to flex on strangers. 16 years old and he's already better than most professional penetration testers with decades of experience. And then one day a private message pops up. Russian handle, no avatar. Says, I will pay you cash to write the most undetectable banking trojan ever created. Marcus, 16, bored, thinks, why not, and says yes. That single DM changes everything. Over the next 12 months, in his childhood bedroom with surf posters on the wall, Marcus builds something called Upus Kit, later renamed Kronos. This thing is evil genius level. It doesn't just keylog you. It uses something called web injects. You go to barclays.co.uk or bankofamerica.com, the page looks 100% real, but Kronos has silently injected fake fields into the HTML. You type your username, password, date of birth, mother's maiden name, the little 6-digit code from your bank's hardware token, everything, and it's gone. Sent straight to the buyer. It even takes screenshots and records your mouse movements so the criminals can replay exactly how you bank. Undetectable by every antivirus in 2014 to 2015. Buyers on Alphaba and Hansa are paying $2,000, $3,000, sometimes $7,000 per copy. Marcus claims he only ever pocketed about $7,000 total, but the buyers who purchased his source code went on to steal tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions. He tells himself, I'm just selling a tool, I'm not the one robbing the banks. Classic hacker rationalization 101. Marcus is 21. He's had enough of the dark side. He quits selling malware, moves into his own flat in London, gets a legit remote job with a Los Angeles cybersecurity company called Cryptus Logic. Day job: reverse engineering the exact same kind of malware he used to write. Ironic, right? He also runs a blog called MalwareTech blog where he tracks live botnet infections on a world map. Thousands of cybersecurity pros follow him. He's finally one of the good guys. And then Friday, May 12, 2017 happens. A ransomware strain nobody has seen before starts exploding. Within hours it's in 150 countries. NHS hospitals in the UK are completely locked, surgeons can't access patient records, operations cancelled, people dying on waiting lists. FedEx trucks stop moving. Renault factories shut down. The ransom note demands $300 in Bitcoin or your files are gone forever. Experts are freaking out. This thing is using an NSA exploit called Eternal Blue that was leaked by the shadow brokers just 1 month earlier. It's spreading faster than anything ever seen. Marcus is at home, super hungover from the night before, scrolling Twitter, sees the panic, decides to take a look. He downloads a sample, runs it in his sandbox, and spots something insane, a 57-character domain name hard-coded in the malware that isn't registered yet. On a complete whim he spends $10.69 and registers IUQRFSODP9 if JAPOSDFJH go surjfurwrwrgui.com. The second the domain goes live, every single WannaCry infection on planet Earth stops spreading. The North Korean hackers who wrote it had put in a kill switch but forgot to register the domain themselves. Marcus just accidentally saved billions of dollars and unknown numbers of lives with a $10 domain purchase while hungover. Media goes nuclear. BBC, CNN, Wired, everybody calls him the hero who saved the internet. August 2017. Marcus flies to Las Vegas for DEF CON, the biggest hacker party on Earth. He's 23 now, treated like absolute royalty. Free drinks everywhere, on-stage interviews, parties with famous hackers, girls taking selfies with him. Best week of his life. Last day he's exhausted, hungover again, walking through McCarran Airport in flip-flops ready to fly home, when suddenly 10 FBI agents in plain clothes surround him. Marcus Hutchins, you are under arrest for the creation and distribution of the Kronos banking trojan. They cuff him right there in the terminal. The same kid who just saved the world is now public enemy number one. They fly him to Wisconsin because that's where the indictment was secretly filed years earlier. He spends the next 2 years in the United States unable to leave the country, no internet access, ankle monitor, living in a halfway house in Los Angeles. 2020, Federal Courtroom, Milwaukee. Prosecutors are asking for 10+ years. Then the letters start pouring in. Microsoft writes a letter. Kaspersky writes a letter. CrowdStrike, FireEye, half the Fortune 500 cybersecurity companies beg the judge for mercy. Even the British government sends an official letter saying, "This guy literally saved our hospitals." The judge looks at Marcus and says, quote, "You did very bad things as a juvenile, but you also did something extraordinarily good for the entire planet." Sentence. Time served. 0 additional prison time. He walks out of the courthouse a free man that same day. Today Marcus is 31, back living in the UK, still surfs almost every day, still works in cybersecurity, still banned from ever entering the United States again. But here's the part that still keeps researchers up at night. In 2024 a brand new banking trojan was discovered in the wild. Its web inject engine, almost identical to Kronos. Someone, somewhere, still has Marcus's original source code, and they're still using it in 2025 to rob banks exactly the same way he invented a decade ago. He made $7,000 as a teenager, and almost paid with 40 years of his life. If you think he deserved that second chance, smash like right now. Drop in the comments, hero or villain. I'm reading every single one. Next video we're covering, 3 college kids built a weapon that knocked the entire internet offline. You're not ready. See you there.